chamber will now come to a vote on the resolution proposed by Mr. Lee. That these colonies are, and of a right ought to be, free and independent states, and that all political connection between them and the country of Great Britain is, and of a right ought to be, totally dissolved.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire votes yes.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island votes yes.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts votes yes.
New York.
New York has yet to receive new instructions from its constituent assembly. We therefore respectfully abstain.
Connecticut.
Connecticut votes yes.
New Jersey.
New Jersey votes yes.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania votes yes.
Delaware.
Delaware votes yes.
Virginia.
Virginia votes yes.
Maryland.
Maryland votes yes.
North Carolina.
North Carolina votes yes.
South Carolina.
South Carolina votes yes.
Georgia.
Long, long time ago, America was founded, and still the land of opportunity. God led those men to ordain laws to govern and sustain those freedoms He had given you and me. But even some among them failed to see those truths must prevail for everyone equally, or there'd be no peace for you and me. But they took a chance and they made a break, left a trail of tears in their wake, as they pushed west to make the nation great. Or were they sealing our fate? 'Cause they were singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Oh, molasses to Manassas, saw some good men die. Those good old boys were fighting with muskets and lines and singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. So we fought a civil war to try once more to close that door to tyranny and slavery. For self-government has its fatal flaws, and that men must respect and defend those laws, or there be no home for the brave, no land for the free. For selfishness and lust and greed will always make someone bleed, and when you can't take anymore, then you're back to war, and the banks just finally took control. The Titanic sank in the deadly cold. The dead was born and it took its toll. The day the press sold its soul. 'Cause they were singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. All aboard the wolves of war, you know some good men will die. Those good old boys will fight below in the pie, singing that I die. This will be the day that I die. Revolution promised to take God's place, and eugenics would cleanse the human race. So Hitler picked it up and he set the pace. His madmen became Times Men of the Year, while the big bands played and we brewed legs and beer, and the armies of tyrants got in gear. And it was back to war where we'd fought before. The atom bomb opened up the doors. Was a new age just beginning, or would it bring about our ending? When technology boomed and governments grew, they no longer listen to me and you, 'cause the banksters always know just what to do. So the story goes, 'cause they were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Those good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, and singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. We fought the Cold War, Korea and Vietnam, the war on poverty and drugs and the Viet Cong, and the war on the unborn child. And for 13 years it's been the war on terror in Afghanistan against the Taliban. And now I hear that Al-Qaeda is a friend. And once again we're at the brink, 'cause we've hit the berg and we've started to sink. Our children's future looks very bleak. How did the church get so weak? Well, it's far past time for us to choose. This war is ours to win or lose, and I don't think God would be amused if we let freedom die. 'Cause they'll be singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Walk Virginia down the beam and get our 2 bags of rice. Those good old boys behind those fences and lines were singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Fought all around the world for freedom there, while we're losing it here like we don't care. What kind of burdens will our children bear? Tell me, how will they remember us if we continue to throw them under the bus instead of standing up and fighting for freedom here? How will the saints in heaven look at you if you don't do the things they showed us to? Will you resist until the end and become the Antichrist's best friend? Well, I know just exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna protect the freedom like I promised to, no matter what that leads me through. And I pray, so help me God. 'Cause they'll be singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Walk Virginia down the field to get our 2 bags of rice. Those good old boys behind those fences and lines were singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Well, I wish I could sing a happy tune instead of all this doom and gloom. It's far too late and there's no more room, 'cause we've sold our kids into slavery to the banksters who conned you and me. Tell me, what kind of future will we leave to those we say we love so much? 'Cause they cringe at the TSA's touch. And what about their dignity? Won't they blame you and me? With the NSA in their homes, they'll never feel like they're alone. And when they're making love, they'll know they're being watched from above. They'll be singing, bye, bye, Miss American Pie. Walk Regina down to FEMA to get our 2 bags of rice. Those good old boys behind those fences and lines were singing, this will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die. Bye, Miss American Pie. Walked Regina down to FEMA to get our 2 bags of rice. Those good old boys behind those fences and lines were singing, this will be the day that I die.
You won't want to lift back to the land of the free. Got plenty of room.
Sorry for the loss of your man.
We've all lost something, man. You've done enough. You've done more than enough.
I appreciate that. The fact is, we're not doing too bad for a bunch of kids. We're gonna fight. And we're gonna keep fighting because it's easier now. And we're used to it. The rest of you are gonna have a tougher choice. Because we're not gonna sell it to you. It's too ugly for that. But when you're fighting in your own backyard, when you're fighting for your family, it all hurts a little less. It makes a little more sense. Because for them, this is just a place. But for us, this is our home.